Time now for the morning rush. A suspended UNM basketball player is taking the university to court. J.J. Caldwell was indefinitely suspended from the Lobo basketball team last month. He's accused of beating his ex-girlfriend and still not officially charged. The university delayed a hearing until after the holidays. The DA's office is reviewing the case. Santa Fe police are investigating a possible homicide. The New Mexican is reporting that yesterday morning, police found a body lying in a courtyard behind an Allsups. There is no word on how the man died. While police are waiting for surveillance from the Allsups, they're asking anyone with any information to come forward. Erica.
And this morning, we're seeing that low pressure system from yesterday pushing off towards Texas. Cool air staying overhead for today, but by the weekend, high pressure moves in. We'll have a big warm up for Saturday and Sunday.
Right now, U.S. officials are planning their next move after a U.S.-led airstrike killed top Iranian general Qasem Soleimani. Soleimani led a special forces unit out of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards. The U.S. State Department says Soleimani was targeted because he was developing plans to attack American diplomats and service members. Now, Iran has vowed harsh retaliation against the U.S. Back here in New Mexico, APD is searching for a group of girls caught on multiple surveillance cameras chucking giant rocks at cars. Police say late Wednesday night, people across the Westgate area woke up to find the sound of their car windows shattering. A neighbor posted the incident on Facebook. Now, the suspects were last seen at a nearby Circle K in a white car without a license plate. A 21-year-old suspected drunk driver is set to go to trial next month. The video shows Angelina Martin trying to convince Albuquerque police that she isn't drunk. She's accused of backing into the same car again and again in a Walmart parking lot. She then takes off when police confront her about a block away after she crashes. Martin was arrested after appearing to fail her sobriety test. The leader of a southern New Mexico militia group is facing a 10-year sentence this morning. Back in April, the FBI arrested Larry Hopkins for being a felon in possession of a gun. Now, Hopkins was part of a group accused of detaining immigrants who crossed into the U.S. at gunpoint. He took a plea yesterday and admitted to having the guns illegally. The Albuquerque census is showing the vital role that grandparents play in the home. The Journal is reporting more than 26% of homes have someone 65 or older living there. Out of the more than 10,000 grandparents living with their grandchildren, almost half are responsible for their grandchild's basic needs. Those estimates are from 2014 through 2018. Erica.
Here's a look at our Metro Threat Index for today. Keeping it nice and low. We have quiet weather in store, just some chilly temperatures this morning in those mid-20s, so make sure to bundle up.
State lawmakers getting ready to have her bills about birth control heard during the upcoming legislative session. Democratic State Senator Mary Kay Papen has pre-filed two bills. One creates a mentorship program that would train doctors and health professionals to encourage women to look into reversible contraceptives like IUDs. The other promotes contraception. Fruity-flavored e-cigarette cartridges are about to be a thing of the past. Federal health officials announced a new policy prohibiting their sale. Under the new FDA rule, vape companies will only be allowed to sell tobacco and menthol flavors. They will have 30 days to stop manufacturing, distributing, and selling other flavored cartridges. A new study is linking sleeping habits and migraine headaches. The study says people whose sleep is fragmented during the night are more at risk of experiencing a migraine 2 days later. Health experts studied people around 35 years of age and found those who had fragmented sleep had a 39% higher chance of getting a migraine than those with consistent sleep. Starting tonight, you can see the work of local artists in a new way. Lighten Up Albuquerque is a new festival put on by Electric Playhouse, the city, and Epson. Now, for the next 5 weeks, Albuquerque landmarks like the Chemo, the rail yards, they will have the artist's work projected on them through light. Tonight's display will be at the Chemo beginning at 7 during the Art Walk. Starting Monday, westbound traffic on New Mexico 6 near Los Lunas will be down to one lane over the bridge. The eastbound lanes will follow. Now, the one-lane closure will last until Friday. The DOT says the Main Street Bridge is 45 years old and is structurally deficient. The project is scheduled to last until spring 2021. Sunport renovations are scheduled to be complete in February. Sunport officials say the total cost comes in now at $32.4 million. That's about $2 million over budget. Now, officials say that the project is also about 18 months behind schedule. Crews have been working to upgrade the ticketing areas and baggage claims since early 2017. Erica.
Now let's get a look at that morning drive. It looks like the maps are green out there. No problems on the roadways. Some minor slowdowns west on Paseo near I-25, and that is it.
Sabra Hummus is gearing up for its first ever Super Bowl ad. To celebrate, the company is launching its Dip Watch Win sweepstakes. From now until the big game, Sabra will sell specially marked containers of hummus. Each comes with a code to unlock and collect digital game pieces. The company is giving away 5 $100,000 prizes. Winning pieces will be announced during the big game.